After 125 years of competition, the United States Polo Open Championship is renowned as the most prestigious tournament in North America. The International Polo Club in Palm Beach now hosts the commencement tournaments to the highest global tour of polo competitions each year at a handicap level of 26 goals. Beginning with the CV Whitney Cup, followed by the US Gold Cup, the United States Triple Crown culminates with the coveted USPA US Open Championship. Players from all around the world aspire to raise aloft this silver trophy and be remembered in history as the victors, with their names inscribed on its base. In today's era of polo, two players stand out as legendary rivals in the game. Facundo Pierres, the youngest player to ever reach a 10-goal handicap, and Adolfo Cambiasso, over 10 years older, who is universally regarded as the greatest player in the history of the sport. Throughout the 2015 Florida season, the two met multiple times in hard-fought and emotional matches. Facundo was a powerhouse through the entire season, losing only a handful of matches over 4 months, and joined by his cousin Polito Pierres on the Orchard Hill team. Adolfo routinely struggled to win matches. His team Valiente barely made it through the preliminary rounds of the US Open. Overcoming the injuries, however, he managed to catapult his team into the final against Orchard Hill. Had Facundo ended victorious in this final, it would have meant that for the third year in a row, Valiente would have left the final of the US Open empty-handed. However, a last-minute burst of momentum gave Valiente a winning goal and affirmed their place in history as the victors of the 2015 USPA US Open Championship. After finishing the winter season in Palm Beach, players made their way across the Atlantic to play the English high gold season, starting with the Queen's Cup at Guards Polo Club. Facundo entered the UK season with his brother Gonzalo on a new team, King Power Foxes, best known for their immense horsepower. Adolfo continued to play through his injuries, and although he secured a position in the final for his team, one bump too many meant that he was unable to finish the tournament. Missing the captain of their team, Dubai was defeated in overtime against the Pierres combination. The brothers then continued to dominate through the British Gold Cup, as their vast depth of horse stock allowed them to run over every team that stood in their way. And this year, Facundo and Gonzalo Pierres made a clean sweep of the two British Grand Slams. With the English season firmly in the Pierres' hands, the circuit moves to the Southern Hemisphere for the final leg of the global tour in Argentina. The Argentine Triple Crown includes Tortugas, Hurlingham, and finally the Argentine Open at Palermo. Over the past 10 years, Facundo and Adolfo have found themselves pitted against each other in the final of all three tournaments more than any of the other players. Up till now, it's been the turn of Cambiasso with his stellar lineup of Juan Martín Nero, David Sterling and Pablo McDonough, and this year Adolfo will be defending the Triple Crown for the third year in a row. But Facundo's Celestina team is now 4 Pierres players, and they're joined by their cousin Polito as well as brother Nico. In what promises to be polo's most explosive episode yet, we will bear witness. Will Adolfo, with his La Dolfina teammates, be able to hold on to their title for the third year? Or will the Pierres team, Celestina, wrestle it from them and become the new champions?